Hello, my internet fans. We're here again. Another episode, number 53. The hits just keep on coming. And as always, these rants are Stat Boy approved. Some good stuff to talk about today. First off being, come here. Come here, you. Come here. Diesels are down here below. I'm trying to get him to come in the shot. But I'm not giving the kitty treats. See, now you're looking at the kitty treats. Our four-legged friends. Now, it's no secret, I'm more of a cat person than I am a dog person. I don't hate dogs. I just like cats a little bit better. Dogs are still cool, but I just like cats better. But basically, one day, I was watching CNN, and they had a story about military dogs. How military dogs, use them mostly for missions, bomb sniffing, and all of that. The thing that caught my eye about the story, though, was that when the dog is done with his military service, sadly, the dog gets put down. And I almost wanted to take that 50-inch flat screen TV that's sitting in the break room of my job and rip it to pieces. It's like, no, you don't do that to a dog. Unless the dog is severely sick or injured to where you can't pay for it, it is still a dog. And get this, folks, the U.S. military does not even consider or call the animal an animal. The dog is considered equipment. That is the lowest thing you can... Okay, something lower would be beating the poor dog, but you just don't do that either way. But I mean, come on. You don't do that. There are issues in the U.S. Senate. I don't know, I have to look this up. But the current situation is that the soldiers that handle the dog and are like essentially partnered with the dog cannot even adopt the dog. Yet some police officers can. Police officers can adopt their canine units when the dog is too old or the maybe stuff happens. I mean, that is just not cool. So I'm hoping that the U.S. Senate decides to take a play out of the police playbook and allow these soldiers to take care of our canine friends. Because that is just not cool. I even think that, the whole Bob Barker, have your pet spayed and neutered thing, help control the pet population. I think the pet population is just find a way where let the pets grow, because I got you now. This little guy, he's not just a cat. He's our family member, just like all the other members of the family. Ain't that right, Diesel Dude? Yeah, I know you want to get around and go play around. You're the family cat. Okay, go on. You can go on now. Yeah. But see, that's not cool. I mean, but the biggest part, of course, was like I say, calling the dog equipment. I don't think so. It's got four legs. It's got a tail. It barks. It's a dog. It is not equipment. Pets are family too. Ain't that right, Diesel? Yeah. Another thing about the whole dog is also the thing that some couples fight over their dogs, and then the dogs are treated as property. No. Just because you put down some money to adopt a dog does not make the dog property. That animal is part of you. So treat them with respect. Stat Boy approved on that one. Another issue I have that I'm going to continue on is that, I mean, it's no secret, I'm a cast member at Disneyland. I work in foods. I work in a quick service restaurant. I've been working in the food/restaurant industry for almost 15 years. Almost to the point where if I really wanted to and had the money to it, I would open my own place. But the people that I service, being guests or customers, not just at Disneyland now, but in any food service establishment. I've worked in a school cafeteria, I've worked at a McDonald's, I'm currently at Disneyland working in foods. The patrons don't understand what kind of drama I go through on the other side of that counter. And like I say, I'm not singling out Disney. I'm singling out. I'm doing the whole broad scope here. One of the big problems in the food industry is that people do not take the time to look at what you're selling, or they also try to change dramatically to make them feel more superior. And they get upset at the littlest things. You know, it's like if you have a sandwich that is brought in from somewhere else, like in a grocery store. You know, you go to their deli and their sandwich is already put together, and you don't like it because there's one thing in of it, and you're so ticked off that you want to complain about it. I'm just waiting for a manager or a cashier or somebody. Just don't buy the damn thing. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Or you try and find something somewhere, like you go to a mall and there's a food court there, and you know, where can I get this? When you know, or even if you don't know, that it's not at the place you're at. I mean, it's like, where's this one restaurant where they have that really good food? Because I know it's not here. Because you just want to reach across the counter and you want to prove that these people have a brain in their head. You know, it's like, I understand courtesy. You know, you're supposed to be polite and help them. But if you give them the answer that they don't want, you're doomed. You know. So my tips to you to that is get a plan of attack and stick with it. Learn where you need to go, make sure you know what you want, and show the person who's helping you the same respect that they show you. Because we're all in it for the same cause. Had to get those two things off. In a bit of sad news, TV icon Andy Griffith passed away a couple days ago. He was 86 years old. You know, Andy Griffith's show, Matlock. Never really I rarely watch Matlock. I've watched more Andy Griffith than anything else. And you know, he will always be Sheriff Andy, no matter what. In fact, if you saw on Facebook, I posted his take on Romeo and Juliet. Find it on YouTube. Heck, maybe put a link up. Put a link up for that one. It makes you laugh. In fact, I got thanks to my pop and thanks to my brother the Renegade, because they both introduced me to that. First time I ever heard that, I was just rolling on the floor, and it's like his stand-up comedy. It's like he would tell the story, and Andy Griffith was like, he did, he didn't, she did, and we would do that in our. It's like It's like we would invoke that. It's like we would be watching, I don't know, the president talking. It's like, can you believe the president said that? He did. And he did, friends. So yeah. So Andy Griffith, 86 years old. He's up there in that big Mayberry in the sky with Don Knotts. He and Don Knotts were the best of friends, you know. Ampy's up there too, you know. And it's just it's sad when TV icons go. Now for the wrestling stuff. AJ has gone crazy. We don't know what she's gonna do next. She's so mentally distraught and disturbed that she thought she was gonna put herself through a table. Now this happened, of course, on Monday Night Raw, and I kind of knew she wasn't gonna go through it because I wanted to see her like stand up on the top rope with her back towards the table and fall backwards. Instead, she was just going to take like a front bump through it. Oh, what's this? Look in my eyes. What do you see? The split of personality.
Courtesy of Facebook.
On a page called We Hate John Cena.
Courtesy of Facebook. AJ picture. Look it up on We Hate John Cena Facebook. Although I don't personally endorse the We Hate John Cena Facebook.
No, we love John Cena.
I know. Well, some of us do.
We like John Cena. We tolerate John Cena. Oh my God. We like John.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay. With Money in the Bank a week away, what more can AJ do to continue this craziness besides come out in a straitjacket? You know, let her have a straitjacket match against Vicky Guerrero. First one to escape the straitjacket wins. You know. Another, I can't call him a legend, but another previous talent came back. Doink the Clown made an appearance on Monday Night Raw, and I found out that it was, in fact, Steve Lombardi who played Doink the Clown, the Brooklyn Brawler himself. He didn't take off his ring jacket though, which kind of irked me a little bit. It's like, hey, take that off. And who else came back? Oh yeah, DDP came back. It's DDP. Oh, sorry, Diesel. He had to come back and hit the diamond cutter. And he had his yoga stuff too. He didn't have a match though, but that's okay. But it was cool to see DDP. We've got 3 more episodes until the 1000th episode. They named Charlie Sheen as the social media ambassador of Monday Night Raw. Wow, who's more crazy, Charlie Sheen or AJ?
Oh, I'd like to thank our fan, Greg Cherry back east, for naming us the official social ambassador of Battleground Pro Wrestling. However, we don't have the drugs and hookers to go with it like Charlie does. That is all.
Okay. Also, SmackDown was live on the 4th of July with the Great American Bash. So now the Great American Bash pay-per-view, which was one of the staples of WCW, has now been reduced to a 2-hour SmackDown showing. Highlight of the show, or the main event of the show, was a Battle Royal to become the general manager of SmackDown next week. Problem. Why just SmackDown? Why not Raw? Why not both shows? Woo woo woo, you know it. Congratulations, Zach. What are you going to do with the show? Book yourself in a match and get a title? Why not? And of course, Eve got punched. Not with a fist though. A nice white dress got ruined with a bowl of fruit punch. What a shame. And it was very nice though to see Teddy Long smile again. No more pitifulness with Teddy Long. So we've got one more week until Money in the Bank. We'll be here at Casa D18. We might actually get the show. Yes. Renegade has told me to plug this CD. We're gonna get up in here so you can get a good look at that. Good look at those guys. They recently did a concert in the park at Mayfair Park? No? Which park was it?
Del Val.
Del Val Park. These guys are called the Rocket Scientists. So, give them a little shout out. You guys are pretty cool, from what I'm hearing. Good old-fashioned rock and roll.
They call themselves baby boomer rock, so 50s, early 60s, a splash or two of 70s, even though that's not really baby boomer era.
Yeah. So, you guys are Stat Boy approved. How about that? Cool. All right. I hope you guys all had a safe 4th of July. There was an issue. I believe it was. I want to say San Diego, but I'm not totally sure. Apparently, a 45-minute fireworks show got reduced to 30 seconds or so because of a mishap in the programming. It's like all the fireworks went off all at once. And apparently everybody who went to that area had to pay $12 for parking, and I guess they didn't get refunds. Way to go, guys. Yeah. Way to go. And here's another quick thing about Casa D18 is literally a block away from the Lakewood border. Long Beach and Lakewood. So all we have to technically do to shoot off fireworks legally is cross the street. I love that about Long Beach and Lakewood, but one of the things that's been bothering me about the 4th of July ever since I was a kid is like, if fireworks are illegal in Long Beach, what kind of a message are the people that shoot them off professionally saying? They're illegal. They're not supposed to be here, but a professionally trained person can do it. Loophole, if they're illegal, you're not supposed to do it, but it's the 4th of July, so it's okay, so yeah. Go figure that one out. Sit on that one. Hope you had a great 4th. I'll see you all next week with my Money in the Bank prediction show. And we'll all do the same thing, alright? See you next week. Stat Boy out.